starting to get pissed, and it's not even okay. It is fun, but I'm starting to get pissed. So here I am about to record I think it's day 5 of how I feel, my little virtual logbook instead of doing a physical one because I can't be bothered. And I was going to talk about not how I feel now, but how I felt the other day, which was not very good. Very depressed in the evening, very evening depressed. And because I got ADHD, it's very, very hard for me to remember feelings unless I'm feeling the feeling. So I wrote some notes, which is not what I do the other times. I just do script. But before I start sharing the negativity, I had just looked at TikTok as one does, and then I stumbled upon this how to rest without rotting, which completely correlates. You can't see anything. It completely correlates with everything I'm about to say. So due to ADHD and autism, trauma, blah, 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 all that shit, I am a roller coaster of emotions the entire day. It's like one moment I'm feeling on top of the world, then evening comes and I feel extremely depressed. Like I'm wasting my life away. Like I'm rotting, not resting. And as I'm about to read these out, I want to say out loud, because I haven't, if you relate or feel like sharing something that made you think or something made you go, oh wow, me too, or whatever it might be, share with me, talk with me. So this is not just a monologue, but a dialogue or questions, whatever. Let me know, because I want people to be able to help themselves through this, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on screen so people can read it as well. I'm just gonna scooch over here. I'm gonna read out loud just the notes I made. I feel lost. Feel like I've wasted my day, even when sick, or done stuff for myself, like making my clay art that I have to do now. My days are merging together. I miss the life I had to some extent. I think it's because I'm healing. My mind is finding chaos. That's survival mode, and living in survival mode for almost all your life. Because I'm extremely hungry, I'm blanking out a little bit right now, but I don't want to recreate the feelings, but I want to share at the very least that it's so crazy to start the day, do so much good for myself, and I've had a great week. I've not felt this good this week, like the past week, in months. It's been great. I've been able to work and do a lot of work, lots of YouTube stuff, done so much with my family and with my friends. Like, it's been really good, but also taking time to rest, because I've also been dead. Like yesterday, I was run over by a train. I was gone for it, but I felt good about resting. Whereas the 6 other days of the week in the evening, I felt depressed and felt like my life was wasting away. Like a bit of the things that some of the topics I've touched upon in the different videos. Because again, this is the depression I have as well, talking. This is not how I feel when I am, what's the word? This is not how I feel when I'm stable. You know, on the healthy level, this is the extreme metronome thing I mentioned. As soon as the darkness hits, which is also part of the winter depression that happens typically in countries with like Scandinavia, where we have very long winter days, I feel depressed. I feel like nothing I can do that brings me joy. Like currently, I'm obsessed with Animal Crossing again, having so much fun. It doesn't bring me joy. I can do it, but I'm not feeling happy. And I feel like I'm wasting my life away. My days are passing too fast. Oh my God, midlife crisis might be starting to hit me, or quarter life crisis. I'm only turning 34. And it's just a lot of feelings for a little mindset. And the fun part is, I was feeling I was really out of myself. Then I wrote this down, and as I was writing it, and then I think it's because I'm healing, my mind is finding chaos. It was just like quiet. You see, because that's the thing. I know in my case, I've realized this, I think maybe the past year, I think, that I am so used to chaos, not having money, something always breaking, you know. I'm so used to everything always being wrong, something always going bad, even though I'm a happy person, and I try to find the good in everything, and I always do. But I'm so used to everything being utter complete chaos that whenever it is a moment of quiet and a moment of rest and a moment of something that is healthy, my mind associates the health with danger. So I'm looking for reasons to get, not consciously, it's a subconscious thing. My mind is looking for reasons to be sad, to be angry, to feel unsafe, to look at life being hard, that I have to survive and carry on and be strong and blah, 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 blah. When in reality it is, if we go back, it's just an NPC day or a everyday that is normal and healthy to have. But my body is like, I'm gonna get eaten, I'm gonna die. Help. Create chaos so you can go back into survival mode instead of being in everything is fine mode. Just enjoy life for a bit. Does that make sense? Can you relate? I don't have like some kind of a red thread or big knot to tie on this. So I want to read this TikTok that just popped up. I'm going to add some screenshots as well if it's like really, but I'm going to read it and then get back to you to see if we can correlate it, because I feel like we can make a red thread with this to what I just said. How to rest without rotting. Swipe. Resting intentional pauses that restores energy, helps your nervous system settle, leaves you feeling more grounded, clear, and steady afterwards. Rotting is zoning out to cope with burnout. That's me. I'm in burnout. Often driven by avoidance. That's typical with ADHD as well. Leaves you feeling heavier, foggy, and more drained. Key distinction: rest supports your, rot numbs you. Well, in my case with the running is before I took a break in January. That would be when I forced myself to stream, because I thought that I was, creating good stuff for myself, even though I was just making shit worse. Even though I wanted to feel it and have fun, I was just making things worse. That would be the rotting, whereas the resting for me right now is my clay crafting. It is my gaming journal, my creative outlets, working out a little bit again. That is resting. That's key. Keep going. You're good. Okay, swipe. Why do I feel drained after resting? Avoidance can be confused for rest because you're stepping away from responsibilities or pressure, but true rest is rooted in intention and nervous system recovery, not just disengagement. What makes you feel drained? Scrolling an hour is this. One more time. Scrolling for an hour isn't the same as letting your body rest. Your body stopped moving, but your mind never slowed down. ADHD, that is a tough one. You avoid the exhaustion instead of recovering from it. You need one type of rest but chose another. That's the thing. We try to figure out the rest that might be what we need, and then it doesn't work. Like just laying down on the couch haven't worked for me in years. But right now, if I can play Animal Crossing at the same time, that makes me happy. Or I am also doing punch needle. I'm gonna show, because my night disappeared yesterday. I'm gonna show you. I was resting away from everything on the couch, but I punch needled this soy sauce bottle thing I'm gonna use as wall decoration, because I don't have a big enough thing to make it into a rug, which is what I really want to do. But you get the point, I think. If you get the point, tell me what kind of things you use to rest, because maybe we can inspire each other for stuff, Not it's just me just blah, 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 say the same thing. Okay, we have a few more slides left, and this is good. I'm going to make sure to share the pictures and tag who did them and all the good stuff, Okay, different types of rest are mental rest, the constant thinking. Physical rest is... Oh, no. Mental rest is quieting the constant thinking. They don't say how, but I think that's an individual thing. Physical rest is letting your body recover. Yeah, rest on the couch. Maybe you just binge watch a TV show, I guess. Emotional rest is not performing or people pleasing, just saying no, take a break and be by yourself. Creative rest, stepping away from output and consumption, aka create something with your hands. It doesn't have to be the stuff like I do. It could just be doodling if you're good with 3D art. It could be if you're a carpenter, or you can make clothing, or I don't know, something. Sensory rest. Fewer screens, sounds, and notifications. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb 24 hours of the day. I only get pings if someone comments on YouTube, if I get direct messages in Discord, and I think on WhatsApp, because I only have 5 people on WhatsApp, because that's the only platform I allow people to reach out to me on, that I'm allowing to reach out to me daily. I have really limited how people can reach me for my mental health sake, and I can definitely recommend that one. Damn, my glasses are dirty. Social rest. Time alone or time with people who make you feel safe. Important people. I'm an introvert. I just stay at home. Now we're getting to the good stuff. How to be intentional with rest. If you're mentally drained, 5-minute breaks, phone-free mornings, writing things down instead of holding them in your head. That's what worked for me last night. I wrote things down and then suddenly it got quiet. If you are emotionally drained, earlier bedtime, not productivity guilt, sleep. Do not work until late. Get some rest. Gentle movement instead of pushing through. Yeah, instead of brushing your teeth and quickly get dressed, slow down and do things at a quiet pace. I have done that as well. It works very well. If you're physically drained, say no without explaining. No is a full sentence, just a reminder. Spend time with someone you don't have to perform for, and journal without fixing or reframing. Just journal. Don't care about what it looks like. That's how I do my gaming journal as well. I just scribble whatever the hell makes sense that day. And of course, if you feel sensory drained, lower the lights, fewer tabs, fewer notifications, quiet background instead of constant noise. Same as before and last slide. audit your self-care. Instead of asking, am I resting? Try asking how your self-care is actually supporting you. So you actively think if what you're doing is working. Use this as a check-in. Reflection checklist. After this, do I feel more grounded or just distracted? Does this help my nervous system calm down? Am I choosing this intentionally or defaulting to it? Does this give me energy back later, or am I just helping to pass time? And then the routine checklist is I have at least one phone-free moment built into my day, like me doing this year. I rest before I'm completely exhausted. Yes. Oh, I need that one as well. Gotten better. I have go to rest option for mental fatigue. I give myself permission to stop without earning it. My rest doesn't require productivity, progress, or output. Oh my god, this is so good. I am gonna include every single one of these, and I don't care if this video ends up being like 1,000,000 years long. This is good for a lot of the peeps who are following along here. Oh my god, see, we started talking about all the bad shit I'm going through, and now we're suddenly talking about how to connect it with something else and how you can actually help yourself recover from it. Oh my god, we're doing so well. I'm just gonna end here because I keep rambling right now. Sorry if this is like no consistency at all, but please let me know if something sparks a thought in your brain for this, or if you disagree with some of the things. We don't always have to agree. I'm open for healthy, adultish discussions.